What do we say is the meaning of? What do we say is the meaning of spermatophyta?
Teacher, I'm recording.
Hello. What did we say is the meaning of spermatophyta? Can I get a response from? Can I get some response? Yes, Sache.
Plants which bear seeds.
Very good, eh? They are seed-bearing plants, okay? And that is our third division of kingdom, Plantae, okay? Kingdom is that they are the largest taxa. From kingdom, we come down to phyla. But I told you for plants, you know, plant biologists always want to be very different from the other. You know, there is a war between plant biologists and then animal biologists. So always the plant biologists want their things to be a little different from those zoologists. So the botanists always, that is their nature, they want to show difference. That's why I think when it comes to the division, okay, that could just a joke, huh? Just a joke. But for plants, we don't have phyla. Instead, we have what we call division. Yeah, that's why we have those three. That's why we have those three divisions: division Bryophta, division pteridophyta, division spermatophyta, and then particularly would come to go further down into the spermatophyta. That's when we go into the subdivision again of angiosperms and gymnosperms. We agreed angiosperms are seed bearing and flowering. Gymnosperms are seed bearing but not flowering. The difference between a gymnosperm and angiosperm was in where the seeds are born. Yeah, the seeds of an angiosperm are born naked. Naked by what I mean by naked? That the seeds are enclosed. I mean, they are not enclosed, they are open, they are born in what structures which we call cones. If you can look at my screen, number 6, can you see number 6? Hello, participants? Can you be able to see number 6? Number 6.
Yes.
Do you see the structure on number 6? Number 6 is a cycad. Yeah. If you remember the cycads, I just shared previously. I shared some cycads before. Cypress, but I had some cycads. Do you see these ones? This Cypress revoluta, this one which I'm sharing. See that structure on top, that white structure. Are you able to see it clearly?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, that is a cone. Yeah. So inside those cones, that is where these gymnosperms keep their seeds. Okay. So the seeds are born there. Unlike for like a mango tree, which bears flowers, and then the seeds are enclosed in the ovary. If you look at the flower, the seeds develop from ovules, okay? Because when after fertilization, ovules become the seed, okay? Whereas the ovary as a whole becomes the fruit. So if you look at let's say, let me use a tomato. If you look at a tomato is a fruit. Why it is a fruit? it has two scars. There's one scar at the bottom, one scar on top. Those are former attachments when it was still an ovary. It had the style. It had even the receptacle. I mean the stalk, the flower stalk where it was attaching. Yeah. So now those scars remain. That is what makes a fruit. Whereas a seed has one scar, which is its attachment onto the placenta. Like if you look at a mango, it has the mango seed. You'll find as a seed, it has one scar. If you look at a bean seed, actually that one is very common. You look at in the middle, there's a scar, which was an attachment of its funicle to the placenta. Yeah, that's how a seed is different from a fruit, but that's what we're handling right now. However, the issue is about understanding the seeds, understanding the seeds in these angiosperms, and then the seeds in gymnosperms and where they are born, okay, and where those seeds are particularly born, as we are saying, the seeds, like for this case, this cycad here on number 6, which I've just shared, the seeds were inside that structure, which we call the cone, okay? That's already the difference we can see. Yeah, very good. That's number 6. That's the difference we can see between angiosperms and then gymnosperms, okay? Which are both belonging to the same division we call spermatophyta. Yeah? But the difference already exists between them, where the seeds are born. Okay. All right. Still, to the effect of our activity. Remember, the activity we are trying to say, we are sorting the organisms in the pictures according to their different groups using the common characteristics. Already we have done this group we called the angiosperms. That was our first group, and we sorted out specimen 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, and 12 as angiosperms. Specimen 2, we agreed is a mango. Specimen 4 is papyrus. 8 is wandering Jew. What do you say 9 is?
Water cabbage.
Very good. This is a water cabbage. Then 10 was sugar cane. 12 was eucalyptus. Okay. And we all agree with that by looking at some of the characteristic features we have mentioned. They are really angiosperms. 1, you have given me that they have flowers, they bear seeds, they have venation, leaves with pearl venation, leaves with network venation, among others. Now let us move to the next group, okay? That is group pteridophytes. Yeah. Can you kindly identify for me from the shared screen the pictures that represent pteridophytes? Yes, Tendo?
Cypress tree in number 3.
Number 3. Number 3. Tendo, we've just I just shared the screen. If I can take you back, Tendo, if I can take you back to this screen, and I called this one. I called it a cypress. And when we are talking about cypress and cycads, where we are actually talking about where the cypress, you see them here, yeah? Can you be able to see, yeah?
Yeah.
We were talking about gymnosperms, yeah? You remember when I talked about Christmas tree, yeah? When I talked about the cypress trees, yeah? I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, if you can see clearly on this one here, the Italian cypress, you can see the this structure which are called the cones. And the cones, you can see here the cones. These are characteristics of what? These are characteristics of Gymnosperms. Okay, so that would be a wrong answer for that case. Yeah. So this is the wrong group now. Yes, Oscar. Oscar, you have raised up your hand. Oscar? Okay, very good. Oscar has told us. Oscar and Ahebwa, okay? Oscar, you have selected number 1, okay?
Number 4.
Okay, number 4. Number 4, we agreed before, it is an angiosperm. It cannot belong to the 2 groups. Yes, Ahebwa. Yes, Ahebwa. Ahebwa? Papyrus. Now, papyrus is here. Papyrus is number 4, all right? And we agreed with the features papyrus has. Yeah, it is an angiosperm. Remember, we have moved away from angiosperms, and we are now looking at pteridophytes. Yeah. So I would not agree with you that again number 4 is a pteridophyte. I agree with the Oscar, who has just told us that that number 1 is a pteridophyte. Do we agree with him?
Yes.
You're right.
Yes.
And can we identify number 1? The name for number 1. Can we identify it?
Fan.
Very nice. Okay. So number 1 is a fan. Okay. And the fans are typical examples of pteridophytes. Yesterday, what do we say about pteridophytes? What is so special about pteridophytes? Yes. What is special about
number 7?
Very nice. Okay, that is good. Number 7 is also a pterido what? Number 7 is also a pteridophyte. Okay, so we have already number 1 and number 7. Yes, Ingrid. Ingrid.
They grow in wet. They grow in wet, shady places.
Okay, so moist, very good. They grow in moist or shady places. All right, that is one feature we can know about them. Then Josephine.
They don't bear flower.
They are nanny, very good. They are nanny flowering. That is very good. Yes, Oscar.
They have stems, roots, and leaves.
What did he say? What did he say, Oscar?
They are vascular. They have stems, roots, and leaves, and are vascular.
Okay, what we have taken from your answer is that they possess, they are vesicular. Yeah. They have those vesicular bundles, yeah? They have well-developed vesicular bundles. And by vesicular bundles, we said they have roots, okay? They have well-developed roots, well-developed stems, so they can conduct water and mineral salts plus manufactured food, okay? So those vesicular tissues are xylem and then phloem, which occur in the roots and then the stems, okay? So unlike the bryophytes, for them, they have well-developed they have well-developed vascular bundles or vascular tissues. Okay, thank you very much, Chomhend. I've got your response. They grow in shaded places and they are pteridophytes. That is very nice. Then what I can say is that truly we have 2 pteridophytes here, and you can see number 1 how they grow in clusters. Yeah, you can see that they grow in clusters. That is the characteristic of number 1 and number 7. There are quite very many different like plants all together, growing together, forming that cluster. That one happens with ferns. Okay, and using those features, we agree we have been able to answer part of the question. We are sorting the organisms in the pictures according to their different groups using common characteristics, and then we're filling in the table. What I know, after which is in your notebooks, you will be able to follow that. Yeah, you'll be able to follow that, and you are able to name them. We have already done the Bryophta. I mean we are done with the angiosperms, the group names, pteridophytes. Next, we are going to the Gymnosperms. Okay. Can we identify which numbers in the pictures represent Gymnosperms, that subdivision we have just talked about? Numbers which represent Gymnosperms.
Number 3.
Very good. We have number 3, which is a cypress. Okay. Then next. Let me hear from Ingrid.
Number 11.
Very good. Number 11, which represents a gymnosperm, which represents a gymnosperm. That is very good. And then another one. Josephine.
Number 3.
Number 3 is a cypress, has already been mentioned. That Cacomela, very nice. Okay, we have selected number 6, which is a cycad, basing on the previous characteristics. Okay, I've got answers from Sasila, has also given us number 6, which is correct. Chomhendo has given us number 3, bigger gymnosperm, and it is very, very correct. Thank you for your responses. So we have answers 3, 6, and 11 as summarized by Desire and Lucky. Okay, that is very correct. And what features have we used to group these 3 as Gymnosperms? Can I hear from someone who has not given us an answer yet? Muyomba Timothy. Natural Evelyn. Namakura Joy. Number Gloria. Are you there? All right. Bagonza.
Their seeds are not enclosed in an ovary.
They okay. Right. This is okay. Although you say they bear naked what seeds. Okay, that's one. Yes, Sasila.
They bear their seeds in cones.
Very good. Seeds are born in structures called cones. Actually, cones are an equivalent of their reproductive what structure. Just like we have flowers on the angiosperms, for them they have cones. They would be an equivalent of the flowers on these gymnosperms. Okay. I think that is yes, Kelly. Yes, Kelly.
Must have needle-like leaves.
Very nice. Okay. If you look at those plants, their leaves are needle shaped, and their structure actually is what makes them to be used in as ornaments and decorations. If you can see here, these are you can see all around here. If we had our Kampala city decorated like this, yeah, I think would love it best. You know, trees or plants which can grow in such shape, really, they make you enjoy. You can see this road around.